Namaste, friends. Welcome to my Wednesday Wisdom Window. I'm Suzanne Grace, CEO of Grace Inspire Sanctuary, where we come together once a week to take a breath, have a new thought about this thing called life. Meditate, contemplate, hear a story. Just come back to center. That's how I like to think of it. So Happy New Year. I wasn't here last Wednesday, and I'm so grateful to start up again. I'm glad you're here. And remember, you can always pass these on to a friend who might benefit from something I say or the meditation we do. So I so appreciate you, and please let me know that you're here. So I wanted to share today a very short story, and then we'll do a breath practice together and a little contemplation for the new year. So this is called An Autobiography in 5 Very Short Chapters by Portia Nelson. Chapter 1. I walk down the street. There's a hole in the sidewalk. It's a very deep hole. I fall in. I'm helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in. Again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. But my eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5. I walk down another street. The end. I just love that little thing because it reminds us, doesn't it, of how we can habitually fall into the same bad habits or behaviors, thinking we're going to change, and we just still keep doing it. It might change faces or places, but we still do it, right? Until we take responsibility and understand that we have to change our thinking and our feeling and pay attention. And that's one of my themes this year, I think, is really paying attention to where my thoughts are taking me. Where is my attention? Is it on the negative and the bad and the fear? Or is it on possibilities? I talk a lot about that with you, don't I? But how does it feel to just keep falling in the hole? It doesn't feel good. So our feelings tell us a lot, right? We always are a choice to not only walk around something, but to walk down a different street, change our course, make a course correction. Just being willing to do that. And it takes attention. It also takes curiosity and being willing to not judge ourselves and beat ourselves up if we fall in the hole again, but to just be curious. Oh, wow, there I go again. Because I think curiosity kind of lifts us above whatever is happening and gives us an opportunity to make a different choice, period. That's all. Because things are always going to show up. The holes are always going to be there. Right? So if we want to keep falling in, that's our choice. Oh, bless us. So it's just something to think about. You know, what new path do you want to forge this new year? What if this year for you is a year of greatness? What if this year for you is a new year of peace, peace of mind, peace in your body, peace in your emotions? What if? Just being open and receptive to something greater than what is now is powerful to have that thought. So I'm going to hold that for each of you, that you are stepping into something greater. And remember that in order to do that, we have to let go of the lesser, or let go of what isn't working. Let go of that bad habit that we keep falling into, the hole, right? And go down a different street. Yeah. I'm working on it too. You know, I work on that all the time. So let's take that into a breath practice. I am teaching an amazing book study right now called What's in the Way is the Way by Mary O'Malley. And she has a beautiful mindfulness practice about tensing and releasing, which I do a lot with you and in my yoga classes, so it's nothing unusual. But just the reminder that we tend to hold chronic tension in our bodies. So we're going to strengthen the muscle of our attention so we can discover how to be present for our own experience. So find a comfortable spot, making sure you're not going to be distracted for a few moments. And we're going to start by consciously bringing attention and releasing the chronic holding in our body. And then we're going to bring attention to the circle of our breath. Because our breath is the mother rhythm of life. And it has been with you since the moment you were born. And always is with you, no matter what's happening in your life. Our breath is always there. So if it's comfortable, I invite you to just close your eyes and drop from your thinking mind down into your feeling heart. And take a moment to recognize that all of the millions of moments of your life have brought you to this unique moment. Wow. You're not watching television, you're not taking a shower, you're not eating your breakfast. You're sitting with your eyes closed with the intention to become curious about what you are experiencing right now. Notice what you can notice about this moment right now of your life. On the next in-breath, I invite you to just tighten your muscles. Just tighten, tighten, tighten on the in-breath. And then slowly, very slowly, as you relax, say or let the sound of slowly out. And inhale and tighten the body, tighten, tighten, tightens, and slowly relax. As you let go, all that tension. The act of tension and release melts the chronic holding that shows up in our mind and body. And one more time, inhale, tense, tense, tighten, tighten, tighten. Let it go. Drop your shoulders. Let all that tension just drain out through the soles of your feet into Mother Earth where it's recycled. And now allow your breath to just be as it wants to be for a moment. And be curious about how different an in-breath is from an out-breath. An in-breath lifts and opens you up from the inside, and as it comes to an end, it turns becoming the relaxation and letting go of the out breath. Then comes a pause, and another in-breath fills you up. And imagine you're riding the waves of your breath. So you say silently to yourself, in on the in-breath, and out on the out-breath. And you're just watching that wave. And now say deep on the next in-breath and slow on the next out-breath. Deep, slow. And if you tend to drift off, no need to judge yourself. You've been paying attention to your thoughts for most of your life. Simply bring your attention back to being curious about the circle of this breath and those calming, focusing words. Deep, slow. Good. And just notice how that makes you feel in the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body. This stillness, this quiet. And now I invite you to listen. There's all sorts of sounds happening right now. Just notice the different sounds you hear in your room or wherever you are. Or maybe it's just silent. Good. And just recognize something very amazing. For a moment, your intention wasn't to think about what's going on in your life, your worries, your troubles, your to-do list. It was to directly experience life by just listening and being still. That's powerful. Because it gives us an opportunity to actually experience life. And not just think about it. Take a deeper breath. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and let's rub our hands together. So, oh gosh, so interesting to just have that moments of quiet, isn't it? Tap your thymus, another sense of tapping our thymus, stimulating our T cells, boosting our immune system. Clasp our hands, take a nice big stretch. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Open your arms, wiggle your fingers as you come down. Oh. Our affirmation today is, I walk down a new street this year. Say that with me. I walk down a new street this year. So think about the story I told in 5 short chapters. Or I am willing. I'm willing to walk down a new street this year. Think about that. I walked down a new street this year. That might even show up today for you. Instead of reacting in a way that you always do, maybe you'll pause and respond differently. Aha. So thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Carol, hello. So happy to see you. I miss seeing your beautiful face in yoga. So everyone have a beautiful rest of this day. Remember to pass this on if you like. And take moments of stillness every day. Quiet, calming, nurturing for the body, mind, spirit. We need that right now. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.